And welcome again to Spill the Pint podcast. We have a special episode. This is episode 17. And as we said last week, we've got a special guest this week who's joining us who were we lucky to get you, Jett? Like, how did you get out of the van?
We didn't think you would make it.
Yeah, man, we thought you were going to be stuck in the
I knew this was going to come up straight away.
I sent it to Matt as soon as we saw it on social going, this is totally getting used.
The one day I saw Matt had reacted to something and I was like, this is going to be on the pod. In my defense, I had the situation under control. It was totally...
Yeah, you're inside with the keys. That was the funny bit as well.
I'm so glad I had my phone with me. That could have been an absolute nightmare. Shane sounded really mad on the phone when I called him. And then when he got down there, I just see the camera and him laughing. And I'm like, oh, no.
So for those who don't know what we're talking about, Shane from Happy Valley and Jett from Happy Valley, that's who's here now, Jett. But they're opening a new venue called Hop City. Is it Wollongabba? Is it still
Wollongabba Stones Corner?
Yeah. And the video, if you go onto Hop City social media, Instagram, I think it was Instagram. Doesn't matter where it was.
You'll everywhere.
You'll see this awesome video of Jett stuck in the back of the work van.
To be rescued.
So bad. It's notorious as well. Like the doors just regardless of how you park, the doors just want to fall shut. And I've gone in the back to grab a keg, and then I've just heard this little click behind me, and I just
it was just the look of defeat of you just sitting there
just the way you were
with your phone. It's just like, this is brilliant,
bro. I can totally sympathise because I drove all the way to Newcastle in the work van and promptly got out at the festival ready to set up my stand and locked my keys in the van. And I'm, 9 hours away from work.
Straight away.
Friday afternoon, and my beer is 2 feet away from me. I couldn't even have a beer. I was the first vendor in the festival, so no one else there had beer.
Yeah, well, I was stuck in the back with a bunch of corny kegs as well, so it was going to be another 30 seconds, and I was going to start getting a coupler together, and it was going to
be
fittings were getting built quickly.
Opens the van, you've popped a corny out. Oh, fuck, love it. You got a beer, man? What are you drinking?
I do. I am drinking this. Well, I was going to drink the Hawker's X, but I'm needed somewhere after this, and it will require a drive, so I can't crack into a 12.5% Imperial Stout. But I've got my Good Morning Vietnam from Working Title.
Working Title.
The
Nice.
Vietnamese coffee stout. It is stellar. I've been absolutely loving this one. It's probably my beer of the year so far. Love it.
Yeah, wow. Big call. Big call. I'm gonna have to get one. Give that to Kevin. Because I've been trying to explain to him. Oh, nice.
Are we doing a live split the G? Is that what we're
with a Working Title beer? Yeah, I guess
that's something game. You're more game than I am. Oh, not far.
What if I tilt it back like that?
Yeah, that'll work. I've got a dark beer as well tonight. I'm going with the unsurprisingly.
Oh, legendary, of course.
Legendary.
Oh, yum.
Milk stout. So yeah, this is. I bought 2 cans in for recording because it's only 4.4%, and I'm letting one warm up so that this one I can drink now and enjoy, and then the other one will be perfect temperature.
Yeah, nice. Well, I'm drinking a white label can from work.
Yes.
So
is that your Cellared beer, or you got a Cellared?
No, that's my drinking beer. That is my standard drinking beer. That's the Margarita Goza that the students made.
Right.
I said we'd do a small few cans and did some ghetto canning by filling them up with a Pluto gun and then individually running them through the cask canning line.
Oh,
you're drinking those pretty soon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I only brought a 6-pack home with me, and they're going to be gone before I leave. So
yeah, big one, Jett. So every week, what we do is Matt pulls a Cellared beer out of his fridge, and it's something old, notorious, not always delicious, and sometimes unsafe. So
very good. I think I might be able to rival you on some of my Cellared beers because I am a notoriously
that's great,
slow
man.
drinker.
So, yes, next week, this is on you. You can pull out a special Cellared beer for
Got
sure
some
because
candy
I don't
paint,
have
got
any.
some
I
other
drink
stuff
all
in.
my beer fresh, and I have events pretty often during the year where I make all my guests drink all these beers before they get too old. So.
There's still beer in this coup de grace up here, so I'll maybe that's coming out next week. Maybe.
Oh mate, that thing will still taste amazing. I only had one of them, geez, back in episode 4 or 5, I think. Cracking beer. That one.
Oh yeah.
Did Jake give you that one, or did you have that one previously?
I bought that from Stone and Brew.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Phil's still got like 3 cases of them.
Oh really? Oh,
yeah, the cheeky bugger. He bought all the last remaining cases.
Well, not all of them.
Well, no, but there's a fair whack of them.
Not if you know some people.
Yeah.
I think he bought like 4 or 5 cases. Just
why would you not? It's good beer.
Yeah. So he just like brings them out every now and then and restocks and disappears and
Yeah, nice.
But talking about Cellared beers, mine.
What are we working with, mate?
This one I think might be a bit of a hand grenade. I've just got the 2 cans next to them, and they're both the same type. Like they're both Vizzy cans. The Cellared one has a bulge on the top, so
yeah. I was talking to Scotty at Craft Punks, and the way the cans are designed, they're supposed to pop out the bottom because the top isn't. That's why the seal is so hardcore. So the bottom is designed like that. So the bottom's supposed to come out first.
Yeah, no, the top has got a bit of a bulge on it, and the can is rock hard.
Oh man, it's cold? Like it's super cold?
It is super cold. I just pulled it out of the fridge.
Are you gonna open it like under a tea towel or something?
No, I'm gonna risk it.
Good. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Let it rip.
So get ready, Jett.
So the best before is April 21.
Ooh.
Okay, what sort of style are we working on?
Cream ale.
Oh, okay. Cream ale.
And it is a collab beer between a brewery and a bakery.
Jeez.
It is. Now, I'm going to preempt this by saying this is
one of these ones where they've used like a lot of the stale bread.
No. I'm just going to preempt this by saying that this was probably one of my most hated beers that I've ever drunk, ever, when it was good and fresh. So, it is the Aether Nitro Bee Sting Nitro Cream Ale.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
So, not only is it from April 21 best before, it is also a nitro beer.
Yeah.
So,
oh, man. I hope you like cleaning all your Lego.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're all good.
Oh. Sorry for the build-up there, everyone. That was disappointing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was really expecting, like...
So was I.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
But...
How good's that?
Tell you what, that looks good.
Other than the dirty-ass glass.
Yeah. Suck on that, Hendo. Look how dirty that glass is.
Or I don't know about this one.
It'll be safe to drink. Go for it.
No. Oh.
No.
Oh, God. No.
Oh, no.
That was a face full or everything.
Not only is it still weirdly, stupidly sweet, it is oxidized to fuck as well. So it's like stale, papery honey. It is... Oh, no.
No.
5 years worth of packaging. Like, God only knows what's been going on. It wouldn't have surprised me if it... did they use a lot of honey in it? Like, how much... Is it almost a break?
Oh, actually, that just makes me feel queasy. Wow, that is... I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. It's because they did it with Flour and Chocolate, the patisserie that's just down the road from them. Because they did this and they did a red velvet as well, which was actually I remember that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
But this one, I think they did add, because it tastes like honey.
Yeah.
It is like full on honey almond. So, oh yeah, no, yeah, that is definitely not one that I'm going back for.
Unreal.
I didn't have a good reaction to it the first time when I had it when it was fresh, let alone uh,
Yeah.
let alone after 5 years.
Back when I used to work at a little craft beer bar in the Gap, I got gifted a case of the Witching Hour that they did, and that was my first ever sour I ever have, and I've still got the case of beer. I haven't touched them.
What?
I
Yeah,
like that beer.
it was great. I loved it. It was my my intro to sours, intro to like the kooky crafty sort of stuff at the time, and yeah, I've still got I think a couple 4-packs left with the original like label. So yeah, I've got some old stuff, man.
Man, you're as bad as him.
Yeah.
You're only young. You started this shitty thing. You guys are both young. Drink your beers, you young idiots. Fucking hell. What is this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. We're going to jump on. So, Jett, just so you know, Matt and I worked out that if we record for longer than an hour, this whole system screws up and I end up editing over 2 days and it's a pain in the ass and it's just a nightmare that I'd rather avoid. So
too easy.
We'll crack on. So, Pub Court Jury, the verdict from last week's case. If you want to be a part of the jury, you just need to go to facebook.com/group/Aussie Beer Voyage. Ask to join. I will sign you up because I am awesome and I'm always online and available. Last week's case was, are collaboration beers mostly marketing exercises rather than genuinely better beers? Is it creative partnerships or just Instagram content? And 72%, thankfully, said that it's creative partnerships, which is awesome. And I'm all for that. I love that sort of thing. And more collabs, bring them on, I reckon.
Just not
I
ones
have
like
to say that because I've got 3 coming out before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, otherwise that could have been very interesting.
Yeah, I still think it is that creative partnership, and I think a lot of breweries like getting together and having a good time. You know, the brew days on collabs are
messy,
famous, and you know, some people, there's normally 1 or 2 people brewing, and the rest are at the bar having a good sesh. So,
usually, yeah.
Yeah, is any good collab?
I recall on our collab, Adsy, I think you were trying to coerce me into drinking some Dynaboost on the side, and I think
that sounds like
I think you went for it.
I did.
You were like, "Come on, Jett, just do it, mate."
Yeah, gave it a crack, mate. Who else? So I think pretty sure Shane had a crack at it with me as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. Jake turned his nose up at it pretty quick. I think he was not taking part, but
yeah, but he's loose like me, so he'll give it a crack, I'm sure.
Yeah, good on him.
Oh, dear. So anyone watching the news this week, we'll move on to Aussie news. Anyone watching the news this week would have seen Six String news come out that they're going into administration. Thoughts, ideas, expectations? What do we reckon with this one?
I didn't expect to see this one.
You go.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see this one. But in saying that, I haven't seen a lot of Six Strings beers up here for a while. But there was a long time, years and years ago. This was when I was still at the Cardigan bar. We've had, I think, quite a few Six String beers in the fridge or on tap. But I have noticed over the last sort of 3 or 4 years that they definitely have retracted how much of their interstate sales they were doing. So I don't know whether that's a reaction to just the industry or whether it's the cause of it. The cause of them retracting now. They no longer have the sales that they needed to keep the brewery going or what. But I was surprised. To see that one.
They could have probably fallen into that gap where, you know, look, a lot of these breweries that have upscaled, and these guys upscaled, they moved to somewhere bigger, gave themselves a bigger premises, bigger footprint, and more beer turnover, right? And I wonder if they're just another one of these beasts that have grown to the size to cater to the wholesale market, and then when that's dropped out, thanks to Endeavour and Coles and whatnot, They're scrambling to catch up and to get enough locals through their door to turn the beer over and whatnot. Because that's exactly what's happened with, Black Hops, Ballistic, Hawkers, all of them. Their business model was go big, sell wholesale. And when that, I keep saying it all the time, if you're selling, 4 or 5 pallets a month to these big guys and they all of a sudden are only taking 3, any business that loses 40% of their business sales is going to struggle if you don't have a business plan to flip over and move on to pivot. That's just economics.
It's a tale as old as time, right? Like you go to that national distro kind of level, you start upstate. Like I went there mid last year. Big brew kit, like lots of really good beers. Like I had a really good time. Got a 4-pack. They had an oyster stout on at the time, and I thought it was fabulous. It was great. But yeah, it's like go for that national distro, and then sales decline, and then you're sort of just stuck holding the bag.
Yeah, like I was actually down there in February, March, whenever I went down to Canberra for craft beer festival down there. And my cousin lives near Gosford, so I stayed with him for a night, and he drove me around to all the breweries so that I could have a crack. And I remember going to Six Strings because I wanted to go and chat to them because I'd love to do a collab with them as Carbon 6. I think it'd be a cool tie-in. I haven't been reached out to. I'm actually going down there in about 3 weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, for an event in the city as well, but not there. But I was going to drop in again and say good day to him. When I was there, like you could see, I went to 4 breweries that day, and there was only one brewery that had probably more than 20, 25 people in it. Everyone else had about 10, 15. This was a Friday afternoon as well. So wasn't shitty weather. Like it was a nice day. It was just a sign of the times, I think. It's just people are having a trouble. It's financial. There's a lot of pressures coming from everywhere. It's not just the housing market. It's the food. Everything's gone up. Fuel prices. Fuel was super high back then too. That's when it was like $2.30 a litre. And then also the whole, and I've said this to people for years as well, the whole drink driving message has gotten through to people, which it should have done. I mean, you mentioned at the top of the show, Jett, and that's how it should be. But back in the day, it wasn't the case. It wasn't used to be like that or anything like that. People would sort of just be a little bit more loose and that sort of thing. And then, it's come and it's worked. So what are you going to do? You're going to catch a cab or an Uber. That's another cost.
There's another cost, yeah.
And unless you're going out with mates or something that can share that Uber or that cost, or you can get there with a 50-cent fare like weekend around the city.
Yeah.
It's expensive. So
it does make me wonder why they thought moving to a larger venue last year was a good idea then. Because there's no way that this debt and ATO debt and everyone's been struggling for longer than 2 years.
Yeah.
So it does make me wonder what decision or what they thought the outcome of moving to a much larger venue early last year was going to achieve.
So did you go upstairs, Jett, when you were there?
I didn't. I was only in the bottom. But it looks big. Yeah. They had like live music posters and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Like, they got a massive, it's not a small stage. It's a huge stage.
It's a massive venue.
Yeah. It's excellent. But yeah, as you said, like those bigger venues come with bigger overheads, and bigger venues as well require more staff to be there to run it. That's just how it is.
It's not as simple as just it's double the size, so we need to double. It's usually triple the staff required. It's not as simple as we can hold an extra 20 people, so one more staff will do. It's like, well, no, it's so much more complicated. So
you get that many seats, and if all of those are full, if you don't have a staff member close by or someone that can just turn up and help you out pretty quick,
you're screwed.
You're going to be. I mean, we've all worked in venues, I'm sure, where it gets busy all of a sudden on a Saturday morning. Like you open up and all of a sudden there's 30 people there, and you're like, I haven't even got ice in the well. I'm not even sure what I'm doing yet.
Everyone wants a tasting paddle.
Yeah, oh man.
Too many of those mornings, man.
Oh man, yeah, I tell you. Yeah. So no, I hope, like, they sound pretty positive that they might be able to work their way out of this somehow. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully they're still there when I go down in a few weeks' time, and I can still go in and grab one of their IPAs, because I had a great one when I was down there. So
yeah, that's it.
Matty, you put in this article. What is it? Toronado.
Toronado. So, Toronado is it's kind of a craft beer institution in the States. It's been there 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so David Keane, who opened it, kind of started the craft beer bar sort of rise in San Francisco back in the mid to late 80s. I think there was somewhere in here. I remember reading somewhere, whether it was here or somewhere else, that his first kegs that he was getting on and going to breweries was in old soda cans, syrup, syrup cans. He modified those for kegs to put on tap. Like, it was ghetto back in the day. But he's had that bar for nearly 40 years.
Have you scrolled down and looked at that old photo?
Yeah, it's mental. It's just
like, it looks like some kitchen.
Yeah. Like, it was a dive. There was nothing fancy. There's
like 6 glasses on a dodgy shelf. Like,
exactly.
Why they're 6.5 foot up in the air, I wouldn't know. And there's nothing around like this.
No, bare walls.
So
but he spent the last 40 years building up such good relationships with all the breweries and suppliers and importers and exporters and things like that, that his tap list is just always full of the most ridiculous beers ever. Not to mention his bottle collection. So he goes and sources some of the coolest bottles from Belgium, Europe, around the States, barrel-aged stuff, as well as just really funky beers, and keeps them and sells them. But yeah, so after 40 years, he's finally decided, going to sell it. So he's actually selling it to one of the regulars.
Nice.
So the bar is actually going to one of the regulars. So apparently it's caused a bit of a stir that people are going, oh, do we really? No, it's not going to be the same. It's being sold. No, we don't like it. But it's going to a regular. So it's someone that's been, I think, visiting there for the last 20 odd years.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a new person. It's someone that's been around there for the last 20 years. It's been a regular and is kind of going to take over and keep it operating as it has been.
Sticker wall? Like, they got this awesome sticker wall and all the tap handles that are up on there, and
like it's so cool. It is. Yeah, I remember going in there just very briefly for a beer or two when I was in San Fran, and
of course you have.
That's why when I saw it, I was just like, "What? No, I can't believe this is actually selling." I was glad that I was able to get there before it sold. But it's just it's one of those bars that is just a regular hangout. But you walk in and you go, "Where the fuck have you gotten these beers from?" Like, really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. So, I mean, he's had it for 40 years, so it's kind of time for him to have a break, I think. He's 70 now, so he's been running that place day and night for that long. So,
good on him.
How's the the sign on the front? It's cash only.
Yeah, it's a cash only bar. Yeah. So
and
it always has been.
Yep. From 11:30 to 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
How insane is that?
Trying to get cash out of the wallet at 2 a.m. has got to be a tough one.
That's its own RSA.
That's its own test. But yeah, it's crazy. I walked in there. Well, I went in there and I didn't even see the cash only sign. I totally forgot, and they went, "No, cash only." Oh, fuck, that's right. Where's the nearest ATM? And I had to go back out and come back in. But yeah, it's very, very cool. But it's good
bar is looks like its own Instagram. spot everywhere you go. Like that,
there's
cool.
nothing like non-cool. Like, and there's the metal signs all over the walls, all the old, because obviously over in the States, they don't have decals like we do. It's actually the handles.
That's right.
The decals.
Yeah.
So
I love that. So good.
Yeah, so all of the old tap handles that they no longer use are up on the walls, all up at the top. It's a very cool bar. It's kind of like a cross between a dive bar and sort of like a roadhouse, like what you'd expect like the old 1950s roadhouses to be like. It's a very weird mix. But yeah, it's busy all the time.
Has he got that many taps?
Yeah, there's shit tons.
You look at that photo.
Yeah. Like that's there's like 20 something taps or something.
Unreal.
That's awesome.
So I don't know. Yeah. So if you have a look down there, you can actually see that's one lot of taps, and then there's some in front of the punters, just beyond where those guys are. So they're like back to back of each other. It's immense. You can see that's its own beer festival just in there.
Yeah.
So,
how many
and there's nothing.
Is it old? Like 30.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I would love to own something like that.
It's such a cool place. I think when he announced that he was
you mean where's the closest ATM? I'm looking at this photo. There's a fucking ATM right at the end of the bar.
There was
2 a.m. 2 a.m. situations right there.
Old school Matt has no idea. Where's the ATM? Fucking Australian.
Yeah. Trying to calculate 17% gratuity.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember there being an ATM there at that point, but I could have just been an absolute dickhead and missed it.
It's like sending you as far away as they can. They're like,
probably. To be honest, that's probably what happened. But yeah, I hope whoever's the people that are buying it keep it as it is and don't change it too much. Like, obviously, you want to put your own twist and spin on it, but like it would be a real shame to lose what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it would be very, very cool. It's one of those bars that is just like once you go there, you go, holy shit! Like you could sit there all afternoon and you would not get to the end of that tap list.
Yeah. Yep. Mate, moving on, or mates, moving on, plural. But we always do, as you know, Jett, you're an avid listener and contributor,
of course,
to this podcast, hence why we reached out to you to jump on board while Maddie's away. We have a brewery visit wish list and why, and I'm going to throw you under the bus because Maddie's already given this one up, and you can't choose it, so you're going to have another one, my friend.
Ooh, Stone Brewing in the US. Has anyone said that before?
Ooh, no.
All
right, I'll take Stone Brewing.
For other news stories, but not as a brewery wish list and why, and that is a cracker. That is a cracker.
So we may as well start with you now that you've said Stone Brewing.
Yeah, that's why I threw it under him. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, go for it. I like it. I mean, I'm so early in, and I came a bit late into the brewing industry, and I still haven't seen so much. I mean, I've only been to Japan overseas, right? So there's so many of these overseas breweries that I hear about all the time, and especially working with guys like Ian Watson, Jake Harrison. Like Jake was always coming in with his Stone Brewing shirt at work, and he's always talking. He loves it.
Loves it.
Yeah, and I just hear about all these these pillars, right, of the craft beer industry. I mean, like Sierra Nevada is like another one that would be like, would love it. But yeah, it's like Stone Brewing, like the history, what they've done for the craft beer industry. I mean, it's shaped like the whole, IPA craze, right? So
yeah, man.
It's definitely have to get there. That would be a great one if it wasn't so bloody expensive to travel nowadays. That's the big thing, but yeah, would love it.
Yeah, I've picked one. I was going back through my Untapped, and I like to go back through so I first had one of these guys' beers in 2014. God only knows where I bought it, or probably a brewski. Truth be told, that's where I get most of my beer history from, way back when. But this little brewery is in a town in Italy called Codogno. Codogno. I don't even know if that's how you say it, and I apologise to all the Italians that I've offended with my terrible pronunciation. But
you've offended me with that pronunciation, Adsy.
Io non capisco italiano.
Non comprende.
But yeah, so Brewfest, I would love to go and check them out. I was looking at their website, obviously, this afternoon, just on account of checking them out. And yeah, renewed my enthusiasm for going over there and having a look. So
pretty cool,
Matty.
And I've gone something real. It's almost like the White Gold Brewing, White Gold Brewing of the brewing industry. It's Guinness. So St James Gate Brewery. I've never been.
That would be cool. That would be a cool place to go.
I've heard so much about, like, people who have gone and done the tours and all of that sort of stuff, and they say it's just an amazing experience seeing that brewery and sort of understanding how they came about and all that sort of stuff.
You want to get there before their lease ends.
Yes. When is that? It's
like 17,000 years or something ridiculous.
When is that?
I thought there was something about the lease. There was something that there was a renewal or something.
Like a 700-year lease or something.
Was it something like that ridiculous?
Like a 999-year lease or something.
It is, and it's what is it? Signed, and in 1759, Arthur Guinness signed an incredible 9,000-year lease.
9,000-year lease. 9,000.
9,000-year lease. However, the lease is no longer active today, as the company purchased the land outright in the 1980s. So,
okay. Yeah. So they own the land now. Okay, I was like, what?
I just would have kept paying the lease just to say,
you've got a 9,000-year lease.
That's right.
Well, that's ridiculous. But yeah, no, I do want to get next time I am over in the UK. I've got to get up to Ireland, just so I can go there, basically.
Yeah.
And I wanted, yeah.
No, you go.
Yeah, and just say that I've actually had a Guinness at the Guinness Brewery.
I've had a couple of mates that have gone over there, and they say that, like, after the tour you get like a free Guinness voucher that you can spend, and the oldies who do the tour don't want the Guinness afterwards. So I had a mate who would just he was been there for like 4 hours just waiting there. Then the oldies come around. Oh, you look like you might like this one. You go, yeah, sweet, sounds good. And you get like 13 free Guinness. So that might be a strategy to implement when you head over.
Oh, I'll have to keep that in the back of my head. Go earlier on in the day when the oldies are likely to do the tour.
So 8 a.m.
Do you know where Matt's going?
Was that?
Do you know where Matt's going on his holiday? Do you know why you have to step in?
I know he's heading over to Europe.
So that's I thought
Europe's a country, right? That's where you're headed.
Yeah, it's going to country. Yeah.
Bro, I'm bad with that shit too. I don't.
No, I thought it was just funny because you put Pilsner Urquell. No, so I fly into Amsterdam, then get on there for a couple of days, and then partner and I get on to a river cruise down the Rhine to France, Germany, and then finish up in Switzerland. And then we literally fly over to Prague, and I'm going to go be having beers at the Pilsner Urquell brewery.
Unreal.
So when I saw you put that in, I'm like, does he actually know that I'm going to the Urquell brewery?
Well, my little brother went there at the start of this year. He was over there, but he's not a big beer drinker, and he's not like a big craft beer drinker. He just saw that there was a brewing experience in Prague, and he said, "Have you heard of this brewery before? It's called Pilsner Urquell or something." And I'm like, oh, you're kidding, mate. And he bought me back a T-shirt. He bought me back some golf balls with the Pilsner Raquel label on them. And he said it was great. He said he loved it. As a non-beer drinker, he really loved it. So that must be cool. Must be good.
Yeah, and because great beer.
So,
yeah.
As anyone knows, my geography is shit. Are you going down the Rhine, Matt?
Yes.
Are you going to Mannheim?
Oh, I don't know. I've got so many. There's quite a few stops, so I'm not too sure.
So I'm asking for one specific thing to see if you can find it.
Okay.
Because Kevin, my head brewer, he's from Germany, and he worked at Veld Brauhaus, which is in not Mannheim, but it's close, and I'm sure you'd be able to find the bottles somewhere. Because every time I Google him, but I'm sure that you're on the river, but I don't know where you're starting and finishing because I'm shit at geography.
So let me just quickly have a look. So I go.
Tell us your itinerary.
Yeah. So I start in Amsterdam, then Kinderdyke in the Netherlands, which is where all the big windmills and stuff like that you see of the Dutch windmills.
Yeah, whatever.
Then
Get
Cologne.
to the German beers. Yep.
So I'm going to be drinking Kolsch from the Fru Kolsch brewery. Then Koblenz in Germany. Then there's a few castles we pass along the Middle Rhine. Rudesheim in Germany. Speyer, Germany. Strasbourg in France, and then Breich in Germany, and then Basel. So no, we don't go there.
That's shit.
How could you?
I'm going to find out because I want you to bring one of the bottles back. I'll find out off Kevin how wide those bottles get sold.
Yeah.
If
they're funky ass bottles.
Man, you're like if you're on the river going into France, you literally go past Mannheim. Like at what did you say at Darmstadt or something or
Rudesheim, and then Speyer is the last stop in Germany.
Speyer, that's fucking close as, man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's like 10 kilometers.
Oh, really?
From his brew house.
No excuse, Matt. Come on.
There you go. You got to do it. That's your mission. I don't want anything while you're away. Last time you were away, you went to Russian River and we brought me back some Pliny the Elder. Your new mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find a bottle of beer from Veld Brauhaus.
Right. So.
And I'm not going to tell Kevin or anything about this because it'd be just great if you can get a bottle and I'm going to take some in and go, oh, man, I bought a bottle of beer.
And just mess with him.
and just like watch him freak out.
So what's the brewery called?
Veld, W-E-L-D-E.
Veld. Oh, yeah.
It's so freaking close to this Speyer thing. And there's a road. I don't know how fit you are, but you can run. It's like...
Oh, it's on the opposite side of the river.
Well, you don't have to swim.
There's a bridge, wasn't there?
What I'm saying is surely there's a bottle shop or something around.
Yeah. It's a 20-minute drive.
I know. It'd be so good if you could get there into the brewery and like just take a selfie out the front.
That would just mess with him. Absolutely mess with him.
Yeah. So I'm not going to tell him anything. So I'll leave that in your hands to see if you can get there and
see what I can do. Yeah.
If you can hear me, apologies for making Matt go on a wild goose chase on one stop of your holiday, Nat. I'm sorry, but
yeah. That's it.
Oh dear. Now, Jett, pub court. Are you well aware and over this? How we do this?
I am.
Are you wanting to participate this week, or do you just want to see how we go about it? And
let's go. I'll do either.
All right.
If you get the bottle cap of destiny, let's see
Mate,
how we roll.
On a bottle cap of destiny, we've got our own poker chip flip, the chip flipper, which has been coined. Thanks to Thirsty Merchants, they sponsor this podcast segment, which is amazing. Thanks to them. And so on one side it says the prosecution, and which is the heads, and on the other side is defence, which is pints. And I reckon Jett can call it. What do you reckon, Matt? And he has to do whatever.
Yeah. Who's he going? I think he should go against you then. It's going to be you.
I'm going to be here while you're away. So this might be the only chance that you guys, and it's not going to be, but because Jett's going to come back and be a frequent flyer, I can tell already. But we're just going to get him in here now. So the topic for this week's case for PC017 is barrel aging becoming the beer equivalent of putting truffle oil on everything? Does it offer genuine complexity, or is it just fashionable excess? So, as is the case every week, I don't know which one's prosecution or defence. That's Matt always has to tell me.
Fancy genuine complexity, fashionable excess.
She's always a good start to the segment, but I have no idea what's going on.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think he'd know either.
No.
All right. So what's what? Genuine complexity is defence.
Yep. And fashionable excess is prosecution.
Yep. Because genuine complexity is saying, no, it's all good. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to call it, Jett? And if you get it, you have to do it. If you don't get it, what's going on? What am I doing here, Matt? I'm going to flip it.
So if he guesses it correctly, he can pick what he wants to do. If he doesn't, then
and it's heads or tails.
Defense, defense, yeah. Heads.
I'll go heads.
Yeah. I can flip it again if you want. Otherwise,
no, I believe you. Heads.
Yep. Heads. You've lost, my friend.
Tails.
So,
ooh.
What do you want to do, Matt?
Because knowing that he's then got to go in tomorrow and deal with Jake. Fashionable excess.
My first thought. I was like, no, I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Fashionable excess.
The thing is, though, Jett, this is what we always say to everyone. We don't have to believe or know this topic. Your job is, when you're on that side, is to just present the best case that you can. Sometimes that has been impossible for us. Sometimes, if you're me, you argue Matt's case for him. Sometimes we've both been tongue-tied and we can't even defend or prosecute because it's such a crazy out there.
Oh dear, I'm in so much trouble tomorrow. He's gonna make me clean the hex with my tongue or something. This is gonna be bad.
Oh dear. All right, so young fella, you only get. I literally just opened the calculator again. You only get a minute and a half. I know.
I'm not going to lean much.
$1.30 is not going to count down very fast, is it?
I'm going to get you very fast.
Oh, dear. So, yeah, Ben, you've got a minute and a half to give us the best defence on if barrel aging is becoming the beer equivalent of putting truffle oil on everything.
No, he's not defending it. I am.
Oh, are you? Oh, you go first.
I'm doing genuine complexity. He's having to go fashionable excess.
I wasn't listening to that bit. I was too busy trying to open
his calculator.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. Minute and a half.
Let's do this
now.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, barrel aging beers.
Oh, hang on.
Let's be real.
You don't go first, mate.
Why don't I go first?
Because you're prosecution.
Yeah, the prosecution.
Oh, your defense. Okay, well, yeah, lay it out for me, Matt. Go ahead.
It's not
I'm going to
just me that
strike you
gets
down,
confused,
son.
mate. See, no, don't worry, mate. I do the same thing. I never know.
My time is now, old man. Let's go.
Oh dear. I'm as the oldest one here. I don't even know where your ages are together, but it might be closer to that than my age would be to either of yours.
I think it is, mate.
Definitely. No, for sure.
All right.
All right.
Start the timer again.
Ready, set, go.
All right. Barrel aging beer. Has it become a bit more of a fad? No, it hasn't. It's not fashionable excess. We're just becoming more cultured. We're seeing more barrel aged beers come out into the market. It's not a new thing. Hell, originally beers were in barrels. They weren't done as a fashionable thing. It's never been done as a fashionable thing. It's part of the styles. If we want to age sours, we need to put them in barrels. Otherwise, they're going to taste like crap. It's not about making it fashionable. It's making the beers taste good. It's about adding character, making sure that they taste what they're meant to. If we don't, we're going to be putting out subpar beers. No one wants that. All we're doing is producing beers that the consumers want, whether that's adding some nice vanilla notes into a stout or allowing that oakiness to come through in a cool, funky sour. There's nothing wrong with that. It's about producing good quality beers that the punters want to drink. I rest.
Feels like 1:05. You had heaps of time.
He's going easy on me because he knows I'm screwed.
Think of all the good positive points that Jake would talk about and flip them. You know?
I'm excited.
Right.
I'm ready.
You good?
Sure am.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, isn't it interesting that every time there's these beer awards, the highest scoring beers are always these barrel-aged beers? We're getting barrel-aged stouts, barrel-aged everything. Isn't that interesting? It's funny that I'm convinced now that it's all a farce. People see the word barrel-aged and they put their own bias on the beer, call it an imperial stout, and I bet it's lovely. Put barrel-aged in it, all of a sudden it's the greatest thing known to man. In Australia, we don't have the capabilities to pull off proper good barrel-aged beers the traditional way, which the defense would hear is the way it was always done. It's a bunch of bollocks. I rest my case.
Oh, Jake is going to hang you for that.
It's fucking hard when you're in the hot seat, isn't it?
And I've got a bunch of barrel-aged beers behind me, right?
We only talked about the benefits and how good they were at the top of the show, and then you're here hanging shit on them.
Oh, that's just made my day. That's amazing.
That was so good. That was amazing.
I'm begging for a hung trial. We're going for an acquittal.
Go for an acquittal.
Yeah, there's no hung juries in this tank, mate.
I mean, you started well going down the judging and how they're always scored high, and I was like, oh no, he's actually going down this route.
Yeah, I thought you were ready to go, and then you started using Matt's arguments. So I'm like, man, young fella's come out of blazing.
Yeah. I was like, Jesus.
When you go for the king, you can't miss. I went for the jugular.
Yeah, you went for the jugular, but with a butter knife, unfortunately.
I couldn't do it. There was a curious beast inside me that couldn't let me go for the kill blow.
That was brilliant. That was so good. Oh dear. Yes, so if you want to be part of our jury and vote, you can do so on is barrel aging becoming the beer equivalent of putting truffle oil on everything? You just need to go to facebook.com/groups/Aussie Beer Voyage, become yourself a member and vote on the group, and that'll be it. And we'll announce it on next week's show and see how we went.
I will be arguing with people in the comments with a similar ferocity, so bring it on, guys.
One of the worst things is when you don't believe which side you're on, and then you've got to argue it. And
if Jake ends up in those comments, I will not be there.
If you won't be here next week, and everyone's like, "Where the fuck's Jett?" And I'll be like,
I'll be per-foaming tanks, I think, is where I'll be.
Jake puts you in a fucking barrel.
Siphoning glycol lines with my mouth, I think will be what I'll be doing.
Oh, dear. Jett, mate, we always have, at the end of the show, an industry legend shout-out. This is just to throw the spotlight on someone that we've either learned from or we appreciate or has done something for the industry as a whole, or doesn't matter. It's completely personal. And Matt and I swap each week, and this time you're new, so you get to have a crack at it. Who have you got from our friend?
Yeah, so my industry legend shout out is JD from Padre Brewing. I'm a big believer in going out long distances and trying to, drink one beer here and there. I just love the drive, and I've been to Padre a couple of times.
Yep,
just for a beer, one beer, and then it's amazing, right? And every single time I've been, JD's hustling behind the bar. I remember going there one time for a quick dinner and a beer. They were asking, "Oh, you want another beer?" And I was like, "No, I've got to drive back to Brisbane." And we were chatting a little bit more, and I came in like 6 months later. He remembered who I was, and he sorted me out with a shirt. And he remembered me from the awards as well, because I ran into him there. And all around, like, great hospitality hero, absolute champion. Absolute legend.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I have to let Mitch know to pass on that amazing shout out. That's good, man. That's cool. I totally agree with you. I love going down there. All the guys down there at Padre are awesome. I drop in there. I make an excuse to go to the Gold Coast sometimes, just so I can go to Padre.
That's what I did last time. I went out to Tamborine Mountain. Went out to Abby's, obviously, Boxer, and then kept continuing the drive down to Padre, have a bit of dinner, and then cruise on back.
Yeah,
it's great.
Speaking of Tamborine and Abby, I was up there the other week, and she gave me some of her Cali IPA. I don't know if you've managed to have a taste of it yet, but
yeah,
if you're up at Boxer, or if you ever see this Cali IPA in a bottle shop, grab one and have a taste, because it's delicious. So,
it's the first time I've seen the cooled bar bench before. I was trying to rack my brain about how they did. It's so cool. I mean, it's the first time I've seen it. I was wondering if they had a glycol coil going down the whole way, and it's incorporated into the loop somehow.
Because I've asked every time I go up there, and I try and sweet talk him, and he won't tell me how he does it. But it is. I thought it was styrofoam when I first went in there. Like, it looks like
I didn't know what it was,
and it's perfect. But yeah, in summer, I've been up there in summer, like sitting at the bar drinking beers, and when you sit your beer there, it keeps it ice cold. And even if you get water at taproom temperature and you put it there, it cools the glass down like super fast and chills your water. It's amazing.
It's incredible.
It's super cool. Yeah. And me being spicy brain, every time I put my glass down, you can spin your glass around in the ice when it's created a divot. And that sounds fun and awesome, but then if you get too excited when you get a new beer and you put it in the same divot and you try and spin it around, the head falls down and freezes, and then it ends up freezing your glass into the thing, and then you may or may not spill more beer all over you trying to get your beer glass off.
You found a beer fidget spinner, is what you've uncovered.
And just be careful if you do spin your beer around on the bar there. Anyway, last word, Matt. What are you going to do? Oh, did I go offline there?
Yeah, you disappeared.
Yeah,
It's been happening all episode. Like, your face will just disappear.
That's good for some people.
Yeah, it's great. We get a bit of a reprieve.
Last word, Matt. You got anything to say while you disappear for a couple of weeks?
No. Other than I'm not going to be thinking about you guys while I'm drinking beer all the way through Europe.
You know, you're going through the US and you still send me fucking messages every morning.
Go on,
hey, look what beer I had.
I know, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
It's my afternoon. I'm on the piss, and he's just waking up. It's going to be great.
Yeah. ATM near me. Adsy help.
Right.
That's funny.
He says that, oh, yeah, this is what I had as he's waking up, mate. He never knows when I wake up because every time he messages me, I message him right back. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but other than that, no, I think we're all good, and we're just fitting in under the hour.
Yep, that'll be ideal. That'll be perfect. This is timed to perfection. Mate, thanks, Jett, for coming along and checking out the process.
Yeah, thank you guys. It's been great. Loved it.
Yeah, man. Next week it'll just be you and I, my friend. So,
yeah, you saw what I did to Matt in that pub court. Just be ready, all right? All over. Look at him. He's a puddle.
Mate,
he's leaving the country because
I'm
of
going to
what
have to help out with the prosecution and defence and explain to me which is what. So, yeah, that's.
If I get a message around, hey, which one is which?
We argue the thing, and then you watch the podcast, and you'll be like, "Oh, these freaking idiots! They have no idea what's what."
No, I'm just going to have 2 clocks set so that I know 10 to 7. Okay, go on to the Google Docs. This is prosecution. This is defence.
That will be helpful. If you can do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, we'll lock down ATM locations. You lock down prosecution and defence. You figure that one out.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, guys. Legends.
Have a good one.
Thank you so much. And cheers.
I'm going for another beer.
Good man.
See you guys.